and welcome. This is going to be a video talking about multidimensionality. Multidimensionality is an embodiment, it is a verb, it is a practice, a healing modality that I came across through energetic reflection of my dreams, my waking days, and I'd like to distill it down into a tangible idea that you can employ in your everyday life. Maybe some of you will use it as an exercise that you use as a form of meditation. Some of you might use it purely for the knowledge of its existence, and others may use it for entertainment purposes, but whatever it is that you choose to use it for, intention is key. So you can set the intention now that with working with our multidimensional essence, what it is we want to achieve. Is it healing? Is it seeking? Is it feeling? And so we're calling the angels, Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother, to help channel this multidimensionality within us. So I'm just going to try and explain multidimensional ASMR the best way that I can. And it's going to be a simplified version, but it's also going to have layered meaning and dictation attached to it. And you may see me go into a flow mode sometimes, maybe going off topic, but it's so that I can link back to the truthful expression of what is channeling through, pertaining to this space-time, dimensional, sixth density presentation of who we are and what we can do with our energetic bodies when we be fully present. So I'm going to start off by talking actually about clear empathy. It's actually a version that is deeper than the empathy we know as today, which is where we feel and empathize with others' emotions. It's something that is rooted deeply in the body, and those of us who become the true clear empaths, basically what that means is we become our full body capacity. We channel an information stream that is coming purely directly from the earth, as well as from the sky above, as well as all directions around us. There's many, but in total 6 we'll talk about today in terms of the multidimensional unity level that we are. So the first step a multidimensional being can take toward healing, toward becoming more, let's say, of oneself, is to picture a disc in front of you. This disc may appear to be rainbow coloured, and in fact this is a very healing frequency to work with. The colour, the spiral, as well as the iridescence of these images will very much appease the mind as well as the body. So you can picture that disc, that rainbow disc, in front of your being right now, and it's basically floating between your throat and your root chakra. You can picture this spiral going in as you breathe, and you can picture the spiral going out when you breathe out. This is the first step of the clear empath who wishes to embody its own being, body, emotions, mental, psychological, physical, energetic essence in the moment. It requires a lot of focus and imagination, but purely you can start with your breath. Just picturing that rainbow spiral now. And it doesn't move, it stays exactly where it is. You can picture the spiral moving if you like, but the disc stays exactly where it is. That is because we can ground with this stillness, and then once we've grounded, we can move on to step 2. So step 2 involves welcoming both sides of you, both your left and your right being. And if we want to take this further than the physical left and right brain hemispheres, we can think about our spiritual left and right self as our angelic and ancestral self. So those that have come before us and those that will come after us are those we can call in for the second part of this energetic healing. We almost come into the second dimension now, although dimensionality is relative to what it is that you're wishing to achieve and doing in the moment. So with our angels and ancestral self, our left and right being, we call in both sides of that by picturing now the shape of an 8 in front of us. And the 8 is coming from our throat, expanding our chest and bringing itself around right in front of us. And as it becomes to the middle of where your being is, it crosses over and turns into another loop in front of you. And that is the space before you, which is being created from your past and present future self. So that is the second level of multidimensional healing. And we can do this by picturing our angels and ancestors around us at all times, right now, whenever you want. And you can go to them with whatever you want, a question. Maybe all it is to check in on them, to see if they're with you. And the answer is they are always with you. So to do this, we can come to our throat, as I mentioned. Imagine this figure 8 is connecting you with everyone else's angels and ancestors, and so you have a direct connection to everything and everyone around you. And it is through this energetic web. And so we can know all things at all times. All we have to do is feel into this presence this presence of our intuition, imagination and feeling body, and that is the clear empathic space we can come to eventually when we spend some time on this first and second step. Now I'm going deeper. I'm going quite deep already, but I'm going to go deeper with this and say that it takes practice to stay in these elements, these embodiments. It takes focus of the imagination. And this second step, the reason you'd want to do this, by the way, is so that you can transmute things like fear. You can transmute things like anxiety, frustration, sadness, confusion, because we're taking the steps toward understanding our full multidimensional self. And when we do that, we actually can read our energy properly and understand what it is that we need and go from there in terms of what we do to comfort. And literally that is comfort ourselves, because every moment we need to be able to find some comfort in order to find the best model of interaction with ourselves and the world around us. So once we've gone to comfort with our angels and ancestors, we've called in their love, their joy, their focus, their intelligence, their patience, their wisdom, all of those angels that they represent as our past and future self, we can come to the third step. Grounding down anything that you need to ground into the earth along this process. That is the ongoing movement of energy that you will come across when you work with this sixth dimensional being that you are. And the third and final step is a weaving, and this is any colour you like it to be. It can be an elemental, water, fire, smoke. It could be a rainbow, it could be iridescent, it could be crystal, whatever you picture it to be. This is your ribbon of connection with this unified field of energy that is all around us. And we can use it to heal all areas of the body. We can picture this ribbon that moves through us like the helix, rotates, spirals, spins, glitters, glows, colourful everywhere. However you want to visualize it, because imagination is a big part of the healing that can take place with things like the movement of energy. You imagine this ribbon coming up from the earth, if you like, or you can bring it straight from where your root is and send this ribbon up, and it can go all through your blood, all through your bones. This energetic ribbon, this healing vine, this spiraling helix of vortex and energy that is sending what you could say light through your cells, through your skin, through your muscles, through your energy, through your spine, and distributing it to all areas of your body parts, to all areas of your mind, in your brain, where this energy will be able to expand itself and heal and encompass love, which is the main healing energy that Father Sky and Mother Earth uses when we ground and channel through them properly. once we've sent these ribbons all throughout our body, we can really feel them doing their magic all the way through every single area that needs some loosening, some slow breathing, some TLC, let's say. Once you've directed that energy, sent it where it needs to go, you can bring all of this energy that you've conjured up with these 3 steps, your triune self, your past, present, future, multidimensional self, and you can bring this energy all the way up and around you, like a circle, like a ball, like your aura, which is switched on. And this will fill both the internal and external space all around you and everyone else. Because when you fill others' space with this energy, it helps to turn on their bubble, their space. So it's a domino effect. So these are all the reasons why you might want to practice what it means to you to become your multidimensional self. I've simply laid out a framework that has worked for me when trying to experience more of my full being, and it takes practice every single day. And I encourage you to practice it however it feels it wants to come to you, because you clicked on this video for a reason, and you'll find your way through. Keep following those intuitions. So thank you, and if you would like to work with me, with energy, with readings, with angels and ancestors, you can take a look at my website, www.misssynchronicity.com. Thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful night.